So to kick things off, let's go to the great state of North Carolina and meet Jeff Jackson, someone who can help save our majority in the House. After 9/11, Jeff enlisted, he served in Afghanistan, and to this day he continues his service as a major in the Army National Guard. But that's far from the only way that he's served. In 2014, Jeff became the second youngest senator in the state Senate, where he helped lead the fight against gerrymandering. He supported early childhood education. He repeatedly called for raising teacher pay and expanding Medicaid. He passed reforms for our criminal justice system and called out corruption where he saw it. Now he's running to serve as U.S. Representative for North Carolina's 11th district. So please welcome a friend of Field Team 6, Jeff Jackson.
I think some of you are in the same position that I was in the first time I met with Field Team 6, which was maybe 8 or 9 months ago, in that I had never heard of them. I had no idea what they were. My campaign manager signed me up for this event. He gave me no background at all. And he's like, this is what you're doing from 6 to 7. And I said, okay, sure. And so I opened up my laptop the same way you are, and I listened in for 5 minutes. I'm trying to think, like, they're going to ask me to speak. I've got to figure out, like, is this a legit group? What is this, a weird group? Do I have to distance myself? Is this whole thing a mistake? And it became very clear after 5 minutes. And I heard from Jason and I heard roughly the same things that you all heard. This group is completely legit. And I've since then gotten to know these folks. I've read some of the things that they put out. The statistics are really impressive from the standpoint of what they can accomplish per dollar raised. I've been in the state Senate for the last 8 years in North Carolina. It's been my job to try and win races as inexpensively as possible, because I'm in the state legislature, right? So we don't get national money. We don't get any love from any of these big groups or anything. You got to make dollars stretch. What they can do with their budget is remarkable. It's something that we really have difficulty replicating in state. What they've basically done as a group is found a way to execute on a good idea, but a common idea, an idea that so many municipalities and localities have. They say, we're a blue dot. How do we export our political influence? It's an easy idea, but it's so hard to operationalize. It's really hard to execute on. There are a handful of groups that have figured out a way to do this consistently, cost effectively. This is one. So I'm going to be hopefully part of, with their North Carolina focus. They've got 7 states that they've picked because of what they call the triple word score value, and that it's got up ballot and down ballot value. My district is winnable in and of itself. Then we have a state Senate district within it that's going to be one of the most competitive. And then above me is Sherry Beasley running for U.S. Senator in North Carolina. We're all on Team Beasley, and she's going to need every vote she can get out of Charlotte, which is where we are. This is a classic example of one of those triple word score values, which is a testament to how these people think about the value proposition of every dollar that they have and their overall mission and how they're going to execute on it. So look, if you're here for the first time, like I was a few months ago, and you're trying to suss out, are these folks real? Is this a good place for your time, energy, and money? Y'all, trust me, I would not, they ain't paying me nothing to be here. Okay. They just invited me, and I'm doing that. I got 2 kids waiting to have dinner back there. I said, hold on, I got to go talk to Field Team 6. Y'all, this is for real. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you so much to Jeff. And by the way, I completely echo everything he said. I was in the same boat where I have to try to figure out whether one group is good, is legit. It does not get better than this one right here. So with that said, remember that name, Jeff Jackson, because he is a superstar. And while this evening is about meeting the candidates, it is also a chance for all of us to meet some of the activist heroes on the front lines, the people who are registering Democrats who will elect these great candidates. So let's meet one of Field Team 6's most effective leaders. She's a force of nature. At Field Team 6, she not only leads phone banks and spearheads donation drives, she's also the czar of in-person voter registration, GINA Harris.
Well, some people ask me, why Field Team 6? I mean, it's such a weird name. And I say, well, give me a list of the organizations that register Democrats. And they pause and they look around and they say, gee, I can't think of any. And I say, bingo! My name is GINA Harris, and I live in San Francisco, California, right by the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm a singer-songwriter and vocal coach.
The magic of ordinary things.
And And with my cohort in crime, Mervis Rysick, we train people how to go out in person and register people in Georgia, in Florida, and in Wisconsin. Now, I believe in text banking and I believe in phone banking, and you should do whatever you're comfortable with. But in person is a secret superpower. I'm only one person, what can I do? So you walk up to someone, hi, would you like a button? You're giving something. You're already having a positive engagement. And people go, well, what's it for? And do I have to buy that? No, we're just trying to get the word out. And so conversation is begun. And even if you don't register anyone, you're canvassing. You're getting the word out. You're talking about things that matter to people. It's positive. And the Republicans run away. The way we're going to bring our democracy back from over the cliff is to register Democrats. And we can do it and we can have fun. As I always say, you can have the Buddhas will help you. The Buddhas will help you. I care and I want to get through the Zoom two-dimensional stuff. So my job is to get people voting. When people vote, Republicans don't win. Yeah. And so that's what I try to do. People ask me sometimes, there are the things you shouldn't say. And I say, of course. You should never say, what a piece of Trump is. Because that wouldn't be nice.
That was pitch perfect. Thank you so much, Gina, for everything that you do.